No one can truly understand who you are and what's going on in your mind moment to moment. Neither your closest friends nor your spouse, not even the most skilled therapist. We are all alone in our inner worlds, navigating the complexities of our minds and emotions, constantly acting out the roles that life requires us to play. Role of a son, mother, brother, sister, businessman. This is the reality of the human condition. The duality of presenting one version of yourself to the world while living with a completely different, sometimes overwhelming inner world. No matter how well we communicate, the inner battles we face, fears, uncertainties, the need to make constant decisions are uniquely personal. The thoughts that disturb your mind, the emotions you have to regulate, and the decisions you make on a moment-by-moment basis are part of this internal struggle that no one can fully grasp. You are the only one experiencing your thoughts and emotions in their totality. And because of this, life can feel isolating, as if you're on a solitary journey. But understanding this fact, that we are fundamentally alone in our thoughts, can help you better navigate both your internal and external worlds. Once you realize that everyone in their way is going through the same type of internal struggle, you can approach others with more compassion and connect on a deeper level. This understanding also gives you the tools to manage your thoughts and emotions in a way that prevents them from sabotaging your life and relationships. Navigating inner and outer worlds. The outer self, the version of you that people see, is like a character on a stage, constantly acting, reacting, and performing. But behind the curtain, in the command center of your mind, is the real work managing thoughts, emotions, and the complexities of existence. Fear, uncertainty, anxiety, anger, jealousy, all these emotions arise, often without warning, and demand to be handled. Many of us feel like we're steering a ship through stormy seas, battling waves that seem too strong to overcome. Sometimes the emotional burden feels overwhelming, as if we don't have the strength to keep going. But just like a ship navigating rough waters, we can learn to steer our lives in the right direction. The importance of emotional awareness. The first step in managing your emotions is self-awareness. You must become mindful of the thoughts and feelings that arise without letting them take control. These emotions, whether it's fear, anger, or jealousy, are not inherently bad. They are signals from your mind, messages trying to tell you something. For example, fear often arises to protect you. It's a survival mechanism. But when fear is left unchecked, it can dominate your decisions, stopping you from living a full and productive life. Jealousy, on the other hand, might be a signal that you value something that you don't currently possess. Rather than letting jealousy consume you, use it as an opportunity to learn about yourself and your desires. By acknowledging these emotions and understanding them, you can begin to regulate them. This is the essence of emotional intelligence. The ability to not only recognize your emotions, but to manage them in a positive way. Emotional intelligence involves self-regulation, the process of pausing before reacting to an emotion. When you pause, you allow yourself time to assess the situation and choose the best response. This approach allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. Being the captain of your own ship. Your mind, body, and emotions are like a vessel that you steer through life. Just as a captain navigates through storms, you can learn to navigate through life's emotional turmoil. This doesn't mean you won't encounter difficulties. Storms will still arise. But by understanding and managing your emotions, you'll be better equipped to face them. This approach not only helps you live a more peaceful and productive life, but also strengthens your relationships. When you learn to manage your emotions, you can interact with others from a place of clarity and calm, rather than from a place of impulsiveness. This improves communication and deepens relationships because you are no longer reacting out of fear or anger. Instead, you respond from a grounded, centered place. If you are enjoying this video, please support this channel by pausing and hitting the subscribe, like, and notification tabs. contributing to the greater whole. As you navigate life, it's essential to remember that you're part of something larger. Like a bee that returns to the hive with honey, you too have something valuable to contribute to the world. Living a meaningful life means making a positive contribution, not just for yourself, but for others too. This mindset requires humility and selflessness. You must be willing to put others before yourself, to help and contribute without seeking personal gain. By doing this, you find purpose and meaning in your life. Your existence becomes about more than just your own struggles. It becomes about what you can give back to the whole. Living without ego. Part of learning to manage your emotions involves living without ego. The ego is constantly concerned with what others think of you, how you are perceived, and how much you have compared to others. When you let go of ego-driven desires, you open yourself up to a life of service and contribution. By placing others first and learning without the constraints of ego, you begin to live a life of continuous growth. This doesn't mean abandoning your own needs. It means finding a balance between personal growth and contributing to the greater good. When you let go of ego, you become a better learner, a better friend, a better partner, and a better human being. Your focus shifts from self-serving desires to how you can improve yourself and help others along the way. The balance of inner and outer worlds. At the end of the day, managing your emotions is about finding balance between your inner and outer worlds. You don't have to deny your emotions or hide them, but you do need to manage them in a way that allows you to present the best version of yourself to the world. You are constantly playing a role, whether at work, in relationships, or in society. But you also have an internal life that needs to be cared for. By managing your thoughts and emotions effectively, you can present a balanced, grounded version of yourself to others while still attending to your inner needs. This balance allows you to live with purpose, to contribute meaningfully to the world, and to experience fulfillment. Living a life of purpose. In the end, a meaningful life is one in which you've contributed something valuable to the world, no matter how small. You don't have to be a world leader or a famous figure to make a difference. Just like the ant returning with food, your contribution, whether it's knowledge, compassion, or kindness, matters. Every action you take, every positive emotion you cultivate, adds to the collective good. By understanding your emotions, managing them with intelligence, and contributing to the world around you, you can live a life that feels fulfilling and worthwhile. You may not be able to control everything in life, but you can control how you navigate it. And by doing so, you bring back the honey, knowledge, growth, and contribution that makes life worth living. In the end, the goal is not to live without fear, uncertainty, or struggle, but to learn how to navigate these emotions so that they don't sabotage your life. By being aware of your emotions, regulating them, and contributing meaningfully to the world, you can live a life that is not only productive but deeply connected to others. Life is a journey, and while no one else can truly understand your experience, by managing your thoughts and emotions, you can live a life that is purposeful, peaceful, and fulfilling. This video is Shah Noveen's 84th production. Please support our channel by smashing the subscribe, like, and notification tabs. We love to get your feedback. Please visit and share our channel. Join Shah Noveen's mission to uplift and inspire humanity one person at a time. See you in our next video.